Hello, everybody. Welcome to J3 Deeds. Excuse me. I'm James Lott Jr. Getting over a cold, and I've been taking care of my mom. As many of you guys know, some of you guys know out there why we have not been on the air because I've been so busy caretaking for my stepdad passed away, and my mom got sick, almost died, and so now she's coming out. So I've been busy, but I have a few days off, so I'm actually finally catching up on videos and all kind of stuff. And one of them was for this because I saw this headline yesterday, 17th, from Deadline. Dominic Patton was the one who wrote it. Ingo Rademacher claims ABC canned him from General Hospital over Trump support and politics, not vaccine refusal and religion. Actor's suit faces dismissal hearing later this month. Here's what's funny. So I'm always curious how these are going to go. When an actor sues a company or a corporation, I'm always curious. It's like David and Goliath. I'm curious, like, how's that going to play out? Will Ingo get what he wants or will he not? I always say chances are they don't. It does work sometimes. Sometimes there's cases that happen. But I'm very curious because, again, he's saying one thing. They're claiming it's strictly the whole mandate, the ABC mandate, Disney mandate, everybody gets vaccinated, stuff. And so they think it's very strict. Steve Burton clearly was another person who let go. He moved on today. He's on Days Are Alive doing his thing. And is never claimed he's never claimed anything otherwise. Just claimed that it was the mandate thing. And we've talked about that on this show and other shows about the mandate. So with Ingo, I don't know. I wonder because we don't know everything behind the scenes, obviously. And at this point, it's me, he said, she said. But there's a lot of people on that show who have varying political views. But they won a job and they followed the mandate. I know some people personally who are Republicans on the show. You probably know some too out there who you see some of their posts online. Um, they're on the show. Others who are liberals, they've Nancy Grant always gets a lot of flack because she speaks her mind. She's still on the show. I mean, like, I wonder, if this is true because I guess it's always what do you say? There's three sides to the truth, three sides, right, to every story. His truth, your truth, and the truth, right? Like what actually happened versus what you think happened and what they think happened. So I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if this is something. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Next, I'm like over. I wonder, is this true? Did they say enough is enough with him? Are we going, or do they even care? I mean, I don't. Do they look at people's uh, Instagram profiles and go, okay, we gotta let them go because of this? I don't. From what I know in the business, there are folks with very, like I said again, with varying degrees of religious and political stuff, feelings, and they still on the shows. So I don't know for sure if this is it or not, but I'll be watching this play out because Jax is gone. Jax is off the show. They have not recast it, which they could. I think they could. I think a recast, if they here's my thought. You guys can tell me your thought too. But I feel like they could recast the role. I think he's iconic on some level because we have to give his props. He's played Jax for years. But they recast Jerry Jax. They did. So as brother. So I'm thinking they could recast it with a great Australian actor. And they write him a good part because Jax was written so weird towards the end. You guys can agree with me on GH that they write him a good part. Then yes, this could totally work. The character could move on. But I said it's with Steve Burton. I say it's with Ingo. They have a right to not want to follow the policy. They do. Right? If they don't like it, but then a company has a right to say, this is our policy. You don't like it. Goodbye. I feel like it's just one of the things. You don't have to do it. You're right. It's your body. It's your choice. You don't have to do it. But I also feel like because COVID's still out there and it's just still going around, and people are still dying from it, people are still getting sick from it. I had COVID in November, and after 3 years and almost not getting it, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, I'll follow the rule. I don't mean it's. I put so much stuff in my body since at this point. I put so many different things in here. Who knows what happens with anything we take, anything we eat, the foods the drinks we drink. I don't know. I just see it as I did my vaccinations, and for the most part, I'm fine. For the most part, I still got COVID with vaccination, but for the most part, I'm not a sickly person. So I mean, I don't know. You can still work out, take supplements, all this other stuff, and just take care of your body as much as you can. Um, but I don't know. I just it's one of those things. I know it's a very divided issue, but my bottom line is they let him go. He's fighting back and suing them. I'm very curious how this plays out, and when we see it play out, I will report on it. I'm just very curious to see if he can win. It can Ingo Rademacher win against ABC Disney, and if he does, that will set a precedent, and that will get a lot of tongues wagging if he does win. It does interesting. I'm James Lott Jr. GHB Spotlight will be back sometime soon. I'm working on it right now. I'm trying to get it back to me and Frank. JJ Deets is here. Check out our former episodes. Check out my interview with Perry Shen and Kathleen Gotti. Both of those are my most recent interviews. JHB Spotlight, they're out everywhere. We're on every streaming service. So, JJ Deets. See you guys next time.